Yo, how's it going, guys? It's Richard Unicorn Caller here, and we are back with another pretty interesting video. Now, this is actually kind of, I guess, like a part two to one of my videos that gained a lot of views. It was talking about Wizard101 and Pirate101 being on consoles, which is crazy to me, and we're talking about everything. We're talking about mobile phones, iPads, Google Stadia, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, all the good stuff. But now that is good news coming recently. King ISIL has been, or King's ISIL is the correct pronunciation. But they've been acquired by MGI and, all this stuff. If you haven't heard the news already, I'm sure you already have. But I'm excited to just go into detail. I've been waiting to make this video, and I'm excited. So let's just talk. We're going to separate this into like three topics or three sections. And the first section we're going to be talking about is graphics and performance. So without no doubt, if I can play this on my old laptop that didn't have a battery, I think I can still play this on the PlayStation 4 or the PlayStation 5 or the Nintendo Switch or Xbox, yada yada yada. Wizard101 was made to kind of compensate, and they mentioned this in the documentary that I saw, but it was kind of made so that it would fit all the consoles, or not the consoles, I should say. It was whatchamacallit, the laptops, because back in the day, this was made in 2008, so they really wanted to compensate for all kinds of people's laptops and computers, and what type of hard drive they're running, or what type of specs they were running with, and usually you can kind of play Wizard101 depending on your laptop. You might lag a little bit depending on your hardware, but for the most part, a lot of people do play this on potato laptops, honestly, and it works like a charm. So again, when we're talking about performance and graphics, I think that they can do the same thing, or at least I guess the same quality as they do with consoles. The difference between that, or just the one thing I want to note, is that whenever you're loading up this game, you do have to load up some files and assets, so it would be a little bit confusing for maybe the consoles to download all the assets, and you might need a lot of even storage space just to download all the files and wait for the worlds to load up and stuff like that. But depending, I guess, on what they do or coming forward with this, because they did say they want to put this on the consoles, like I mentioned, but I'm really excited to see what it looks like. Will it support 4K resolution or something like that? All the specifics. I'm excited for it. Let me know what you guys think about that part. Second part is, obviously, this is a big one. Crossplay. There has to be crossplay, okay? There has to be, okay. This is the thing. This is mainly a computer game. You got players playing on Steam and through the regular login launcher, like the regular Wizard101 launcher, right? So you have people playing on multiple devices. Let's say this does end up on the consoles, but not only consoles, but mobile phones as well, and tablets, and the Google Stadia. Will there be a fully compatible crossplay? And they mentioned that, and I mentioned that in the one video, talking about, the whole slideshow presentation. They did say they wanted some sort of cross-play compatibility thing going on with that, so it looks like that's obviously going to be one of the main priorities, but that should be the main priority overall. You look at the server, we're going to look at the realms now, and look, we got some full realms on Wiz, right? I don't know if it's the same for Pirate101, but, we got some crowded realms here. A lot of people playing. You can't expect that to be on consoles, or you can't just separate the player base to just be on consoles and PC. They all have to be intertwined together. So at least the console players, if there's not that many on console, or people interested in the game on console, they can at least play with their PC friends, and vice versa. And like I said, it's all about accessibility over exclusivity. Now, speaking about, this is the last thing I wanted to mention. Also, wait, I wanted to go back a little bit to the mobile part about graphic-wise. I've seen a lot of open world MMO games, Genshin, and one of my friends told me that Genshin wasn't running so well on the iPhone 6. I don't know, if this game, I don't even know, they've mentioned it so much in their slideshows, right? They've mentioned it so much that they want to put this game on mobile, they want to put it on the, I'm why though? I mean, I don't know who asked for it, but again, if it, if somebody out there does want to play this game on the mobile phones, you probably might even run into some issues, maybe loading up some of the asset files, or loading up the worlds, or how will the controls be, or, you're playing on a smaller screen than most people. Honestly, I don't care. As long as there's the whole crossplay part, that's good enough for me. But there was also one third thing, and this is what made the Steam launch on Wizard101 really, really bad, and just overall, this needs to happen. And if this doesn't happen, there's going to be a lot of questions that they won't be able to even ask, right? So here's the thing. I've been playing this game since 2009, right? You scared me so much. Oh my god, you scared me. You scared me. All I felt was a tap. I felt a tap on my leg. How did you sleep? Hi. Did I wake you up? Don't play. Hey, don't play with that. Hey. Don't play with. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I don't even care. We're just gonna go with it. But the main thing that they need to do is the whole crossplay and stuff like that. That's great and all, but what about selecting existing accounts? What about that cross-save and what about that cross-save playability and stuff like that? I've been playing this game since 2009, right? So, and this is what happened with Steam. You couldn't use an existing account. You would have to make a fully fresh new account through that browser, and you would have to start all over again. You know how much time, and dude, I just got the life decathlon Hands of Fate. You know how long that took me? And you expect me to make a new account just to play on the Nintendo Switch or the consoles? No. There has to be a way where you can use your existing account already instead of already making like a new one. That's not fair, and I shouldn't have to rebuy all the bundles I've gotten, rebuy all the packs I've gotten, like start off fresh. Me and Richard Unicorn Caller are a package deal. If he goes to Grizzleheim, I'm going with him. It's not up for debate. We're like a package deal. All right, you playing with the mouse? She likes playing with my mouse because it glows. But there has to be a cross save, or there has to be some sort of way they can allow you to use existing accounts. There's been people playing this game since day one, and if they did want to play it on consoles, and if they did have to make just an alternative account just to compensate for that, then that's just stupid. And that's kind of the reason why I didn't download the game on Steam, and that's why it got a lot of thumbs down on Steam, just because of that issue of not being able to already use an existing account. So those are like the three main topics I would have to say. Basically, it's just crossplay, and it's also the graphic wise, how would the graphics be, or we can at least, I guess, hypothesize, or not hypothesize, what am I saying? We can at least theorize that it should be okay graphically and performance wise on consoles, especially for next gen PS5 and Xbox Series S. It should be fine. The SSDs and all that stuff should be fine. You're playing it on your potato laptop, it should be fine on consoles and Nintendo Switch. I would love to see this game on Nintendo Switch, but mobile phones is a little interesting. I would like to see how that would even be developed. But I guess we can also talk about crossplay, definitely a must. But the one thing I think we can take away from this is using your existing accounts. That is something that should be top priority. I think everybody should be able to use their existing accounts. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna let it play a little bit. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later, and peace out. I need the mouse so I can end the video, Amira. You changed it to slow. Alright. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.